What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we take fancy tech, strip it down, and ask the one question that really matters. Does it actually just work without me wanting to throw it across the fucking room? Today, we're talking about something that every content creator and podcaster needs: wireless microphones. And no, I'm not going to throw complicated specs at you. This ain't SpaceX. You're not launching a Starlink satellite. You just want your voice to sound good without wires, apps, firmware updates, or needing a teenager to set it up for you. So we're just going to compare three of the most popular wireless mics on the market. The DJI Mic 2, the big daddy with a price tag that says, I think I'm better than you. The DJI Mic Mini, the I want to sound good but still be able to afford lunch option. And the Hollyland Lark M2, the curveball in this whole mic family drama. It's budget friendly, but it has a name that just sounds like an early 2000s boy band. Let's break it down for real people. I'm talking people who don't know what a kilohertz is and frankly don't care. People who just want to clip their mic on, hit record, and not sound like you're talking through a potato into a tin can. Let's start off with the DJI Mic 2. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I only have one DJI Mic 2 transmitter, and that's the one that came with the Creator combo when I bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So let's switch to that camera for this portion of the video. So the reason that I don't have the full DJI Mic 2 setup is that, number one, at the time of this recording, I believe they cost around $350. And number two, 3 months prior to the DJI Mic 2's coming out, I bought the original DJI mics for $300. But to be honest, aside from the fact that this mic can connect to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 via Bluetooth without a transmitter, I think that I like the original DJI mics better. I don't hear a noticeable difference in sound quality between the two, and I don't like the DJI Mic 2's case. I hate that see-through plastic with the even bigger DJI logo slapped in the middle of it. But the full setup of the DJI Mic 2's does have a touchscreen and internal recording, which is a huge win over the DJI Mic Mini and the Hollyland M2s. Okay, switching back to the Sony ZV-E10, let's talk about the DJI Mic Mini. The DJI Mic Mini is like the Mic 2's little brother who just wants to be invited to the barbecue. It skips the touchscreen, the built-in storage, and some other fluff, but it still provides solid audio with way less setup stress than watching your dad try to input his password on the smart TV with the remote control. The Hollyland Lark M2, surprisingly idiot-proof. I mean, I handed it to my friend Paul, who I asked to connect it to the camera, and he figured it out within 2 minutes. And he still calls his smart TV the YouTube box. It's impressive. It connects to the camera fast, it has a charging case, it has a cool little necklace, but it has no clip on it. So you're reliant on the magnet to attach it. According to my waveform analyzer, the high-end clarity rolls off at about Nope, we're not doing that. Here's the real deal. All three of these mics sound good enough for YouTube, Zoom calls, TikToks, and even that OnlyFans that you ladies are hiding from your kids. The DJI mic sounds the cleanest. Like, I want to narrate my own documentary clean. You'll sound smoother than a jazz DJ at 2 a.m. But you'll only notice this if you're an audio nerd. The DJI Mic Mini is a smidge less rich, but honestly, your audience won't notice unless they're one of those weirdos that wears $1,200 headphones to judge people on Reddit. Again, you'll only notice the difference if you're an audio nerd. The Lark M2 is clearly the underdog here. Is it studio quality? No. But does it make you sound like a robot choking down some gravel? Also, no. It's clear, it's loud enough, and you'll only notice the difference if you're an audio nerd. Here's the deal. I'm betting that all three of these microphones will pass your audio qualifications. And the only way you'll notice the difference is if you A B test like a psycho. And who wants to be that guy? Look, nobody cares if it works from 250 yards away unless you're miking up one of your fat bastard best friends trying to walk 2 blocks in the city. And even then, why? Why? Nobody needs to hear someone wheezing for a quarter of a mile. In regular human use, like talking to a camera, running around your kitchen, teaching somebody to do something, all three of these mics will work just fine. The DJI Mic 2 gives you about 5 hours of runtime. With the case, you could recharge and keep it going all day. It's great for your 3 hour, I'm finally doing my own course videos. The DJI Mic Mini has a little bit less battery, but hey, maybe that's a good thing. Now you have a valid reason to not shoot your seventh cake. The Lark 2 actually surprised me. It actually goes for around 10 hours. That's longer than most of my relationships. The DJI Mic 2 has internal recording, which means that even if your camera craps out or your cousin Carl accidentally disconnects it, you're still good. That's a big win for the anxiety ridden among us. It also has something called 32-bit float, which means that you could screen through your recording and still have the ability for it not to distort in post. The Mic Mini doesn't have that, neither does the Lark. So if you're one of those people that forget to hit record half of the time, go with the Mic 2 and save yourself the time and aggravation. The DJI Mic 2 goes for about $350 at the time of this recording, and it'll make you feel like you're starring in your own Netflix special. The DJI Mic Mini is about $170 at the time of this recording. It's more reasonable, it's still solid. It's kind of like buying the generic cereal that tastes better than the original cereal. The Hollyland Lark M2 goes for about $105 at the time of this recording. It's cheap, but surprisingly dependable, like a really good gas station burrito. If you're a serious content creator, a control freak, or just want the best and you don't mind paying a little bit extra to sleep better at night, then the DJI Mic 2 is the one for you. If you're making casual content, you want great audio without selling a kidney, and could live without the internal recording, then get the DJI Mic Mini. If you're on a tight budget and you just want something that works, sounds good, and you don't need a degree to operate it, then get the Hollyland Lark M2. Honestly, they're all solid and you won't go wrong with any of these three. Just pick the one that fits your wallet and your tolerance for tech headaches. So there you go. 3 wireless mics, 1 adult human real world review. No techie BS. Do me a favor and smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't yet, and tell me in the comments, do you honestly care about mic specs? Or do you just not want to sound like a potato? Until next time, stay loud, stay lazy, and for the love of God, clip your mic on straight.